got a rocket, Eddie got it. Yo, Trizzy, one they call me Freddy Krueger. Shout out to my Zen chains on, call me Rick the Ruler. School of hard knocks, I'll probably my tutor.
Hop up out the Porsche and hop up in the Rari. This is eating calamari. I'm a playboy, say what's up to Cardi. You see my diamond shining and you know it's Cardi. Hop up out the Porsche and hop up in the Rari. This is eating calamari. I'm a playboy, say what's up to Cardi. Yeah, and my diamond shining and you know it's Cardi. Shorty got me on that, now I'm acting naughty. Shot go out to Yachty with the finish naughty. Man, we used to drink the... Man, I feel like Bishop when I rock my 40s. This is with the vintage jewelry. I get my money up in places like Missouri. White and yellow diamonds look like rice and curry. Fergie be so icy like a McFlurry. Hop up out the Porsche and hop up in the Rari. This is eating calamari. I'm a playboy, say what's up to Cardi. You see my diamond shining.
Hop
up out the Porsche and hop up in the Rari. This is eating calamari. I'm a playboy, say what's up to Cardi. Yeah, and my diamond shining and you know it's Cardi.
Gotta wait for all this to go through real quick. My bad, y'all. My bad. So much stuff came up, bro. It was bad. Talk to me. How y'all doing?
Drop top Porsche, booty on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain. Cardi B straight stunning, can't tell me nothing. Bossed up and I changed the game. It's my big bronze, but he got all the girls shook. My big fat, got all the boys shook. We're from dollar bills, now we popping rubber bands. You don't stand to me while I do my money dance like
hey.
Flexing on the gram like
Hey. Get a little time. Okay.
Oh yeah, we tripping up and that's getting paid.
Yeah, I'ma commentate.
Don't we look good together? There's a reason why they watch all night long. Yeah, no, we'll turn heads forever.
Oh my god, do I have to do this for all of them? This shit takes so fucking long, man.
When I'm walking with you, I watch the whole room change. And that's what you do. No, baby, don't play.
Oh my god. I'm gonna save as much as I fucking want to. That's right. I hear you dripping in finesse. I'm singing so I don't get copyright. Dripping in finesse. You know. Dripping in finesse. I didn't do y'all minutes. Y'all never sent me y'all minutes. If y'all want me to do that right quick. Hey, I don't do minutes. That's right. I hear you feeling this. Pirates gotta be a home team. Oh my god. That's not gonna make it take longer, bro. Pirates don't got a home game till here. It don't matter, bro. Y'all gonna get home game next game, so no matter. Okay. I can't get copyright. You know I am. Oh my god. Alright, bro. Pirates are gonna be home off my dick, please. Thank you. Damn, bro, y'all taking L's. I'ma tweet it out. I ain't tweeted it out yet because I wasn't ready. Simmons takes so long, man. Get this team.
You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, blow my mind. Boom, boom, blow my mind. You're the only one that gets under my skin. You're doing damage. Nobody's ever been. Do I gotta chase you every summer? Can I have to replace you every summer? You're the only woman on my mind. You're the only way I spend my time. Tick, 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 boom. Can't get you out of the room of my head. Take two, is it too soon to get you in my? I want you now. I need you off the ground. I want you not long. I want you right now. I can't help it right now. You're the only one that makes me wait all the
This song is garbage. I'm gonna make my own song.
You're the only one that gets under my skin. You're doing damage.
Nah, they changed the. What the fuck is this? No. Rotations are the same as you made them. Everything should be the same. You know who just made a trade. What trade are you talking about? What trade? The trades don't go. Alright, bro.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. In this game, we'll see the Bronx against the home team. Taking a look at this home squad, nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. And tonight, we get to see one of the faces of the NBA, Blake Griffin. He's battled a number of injuries, but Kenny, he's still one of the league's better power forwards.
He gives you a lot of things, Ernie, and I really believe if he didn't get injured early on, he would have been higher in the MVP voting last year. Terrific passer, tries to improve his range every season, now shooting threes.
Kenny, what are you talking about? Everybody gets injured. Let's just talk about how he adds a physical presence. You know, it's too bad him and Chris Paul could never reach the finals together.
Well, I'm not going to argue with that.
Me either.
You don't want to argue.
That does it for us. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Knock you out.
Mama said.
I wasn't going to commentate over them talking. What? I have manners.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
You don't talk over someone talking. Come on now, we're better than this. I was raised in a proper household.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K.
Pause. He's too loud. I fixed this yesterday. Shut your mouth. Boom.
Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Paul George has made a reputation as a dynamic two-way player. He said you can dominate a game in so many ways. That's always been my mindset. I just go out there and ball. Kevin, back to you.
Well, you love that versatility, DA. Thank you. Smitty, tonight, something we don't get to see much of these days, 2 grinded-out half-court offenses.
Yeah, you know this word pace, Kevin. Everybody wants to have this pace where you get up more shots, analytics. Well, that's why I love the finals and the conference finals. 2 teams, they know each other, and then at the end of the game, you got to execute. They know your plays. You know their tendencies. It comes down to old-school basketball. You start to get to that fourth quarter, and especially games 6 and 7.
Excellent point. so the Bronx will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go.
Man, the Bronx jersey's so nice.
So on the floor for the Bronx, we've got Tatum. Anthony Davis is out there with Griffin. Then it's Ball, and it's Paul in at the point. Now here's Davis, 5 to shoot, and that's out of bounds.
Hey, in that
The Bronx
scrimmage,
will retain
Chris
possession.
Paul came in clutch. Like, Chris Paul might, I don't know if he's going to be an MVP contender, but we'll see.
Here's Paul. Shot clock at 3. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Harris. Ball against Booker.
Dang, I forgot to turn the game speed up.
Pulled loose. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Paul.
To the rack.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Y'all want me to turn the commentators down?
These floaters, he knows when to go with it.
Game volume or them?
George looking over the floor. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And that had to be a defensive mix-up. They know he can hit from that spot. Yeah, big miscommunication early. They allow his first point of the day.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
We good now? What if I just wasn't talking?
Played here in the start of the game. Here's Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up. And as we see Anthony Davis the best years of his career, Smitty, who does he remind you of?
You know, a lot like Kevin Garnett in his prime. The way he can impact both sides of the floor. He's cagey with the three-point shot, and he also has a little bit of...
Who y'all got winning?
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
That's a huge
y'all got Bombers and Pirates.
Having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
George passes
I got Bombers winning.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
I meant Pirates. I got Pirates winning. As long as Curry goes to work or Paul George carries. Which I'm expecting Paul George to carry.
Booker against Tatum. Booker finds George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for down the alley-oop slam.
So gifted. Drummond soars through the air, then explodes on the finish.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's Paul.
That was a mean
last outing.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Constantly turnover.
To the paint. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 6
My bad, I didn't mean to skip it. I was just jamming it because I was playing with the controller.
4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Curry with it. Chris Paul covering. To the middle.
Beautiful foul. Is he going to finish?
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This game's starting off real well. Chris Paul starting off hot start.
3 of 3 so far.
Tatum kicks to Paul. Back to Tatum. Outside, Griffin. Floats it up for Davis. Up high to stuff the alley.
I guess everyone throwing loud today.
Jeez. And it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Booker dishes to Harris. Back to Booker. Curry from deep three-point land. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch.
Nice shot.
The second half of the season has seen a ton of assists from this group of players who are the top passers since the All-Star break.
This is fake.
Stephen Curry.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Here's Davis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field.
Said Curry shooting too deep. Curry doesn't have a limit.
Shoots over ball.
Oh,
it's deflected.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle.
Oh my gosh.
Always nice to have a point
AD and Chris Paul going in right now.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Steve, we talk a lot about team defense, but who in your mind are some of the best on-ball defenders in the game now?
Kawhi Leonard is fantastic. Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart, Draymond Green does a nice job. Even Klay Thompson, he's asked to guard a
who else plays tonight?
Different guys.
Got a game. I got another game after this.
On and on of guys being able to slide their feet without fouling. It's beautiful to watch.
Damn, I forgot to skip timeout. I'm over looking for the roster. Not a roster.
He's checked in for Davis.
Schedule.
Kyle Kuzma comes in for Blake Griffin.
Blue Devil Sun play today. I thought they played tomorrow.
And it's Jamal Murray in for Paul. Now, here's Ingles. Outside, Smart. Howard, the pass to Conley.
Y'all go promote.
Smart on the wing.
I kind of don't want this game to be promoted like that. I want the other one to get promoted more.
Unable to get that one. The Bronx goes the other way with it. Tatum kicks to Murray. Launches it. Here's Ayton.
Good rebound. Strong move by Ayton.
Throws it down.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
The Smart trade doesn't go through till Monday.
The pass to Markkanen. Now, here's Ingles. Outside Conley. To the inside.
Ooh, what a pass.
That's good on the assist.
What a pass.
Howard's got his first points of the
Conley's getting
Whenever
flashy. Oh my
open, Conley will
gosh.
find him. He has a talent for getting the ball to his guys quickly.
Gordon, the pass to Ayton.
Oh, I see alley-oop coming up. Come on, I lied.
Murray against Smart. Ayton kicks to Gordon. Shoots over Markkanen.
Whoa.
Here's Kuzma. A three-pointer
Kuzma with
right
a
on
tough
target.
shot.
Kuzma's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And I said the Pirates were winning. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah,
their
offense
right
has
now.
ground to a standstill.
Inside, Markkanen. Bronx grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
You know what? It's a fine line between attacking, but
Lonzo in your
under control,
eyeballs.
and they did, and that's why they shot such a high percentage.
Yeah, terrific discipline. Searching for the best possible shots. That's how you achieve great results on the offensive end.
Here's Conley. The baseline jumper.
I mean, I guess.
Conley's got his first points in this one.
I guess that
Great
works.
concentration from Conley. The shot well contested, but it
Full
didn't
court
matter.
heave almost goes
Anthony
in.
Davis firing on all cylinders.
End of the
for
first quarter.
Bronx. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the NBA. He talked about that journey.
The ups and downs of injuries and early on in my career not being able to be consistent enough to be considered a top guard in the league and making myself work that much harder to get my game to a level where I feel that I can compete against anybody in the league. And that's what I'm most proud of, is just being able to withstand that.
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong
Good
offense.
shot by Markkanen. Wide open
Scoring's been
three.
on point. They've got the early lead. Always feels good when that happens.
Conley out there with Smart. Then there's Howard. and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Markkanen in at the foresight. And for the Bronx, Ayton is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Murray in at the point. Now here's Kuzma. 9-point game his last outing. No good on the triple. Howard is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Conley. And it's Smart in at the shooting guard position.
You can't ask for a higher percentage look than the one that he got. I think he lost his concentration. You look at Lauri.
Good board by Howard. Oh, they put him in a fast break.
Basketball player. Most European players not known for their athleticism, but his mobility is pretty good for a player his size.
And for the Bronx, Gordon is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Ayton. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Okafor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Good post move by Howard.
The Bronx lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Howard. And Markkanen, still young, he'll look to add strength as his career continues.
And if he does, Kevin, his future is probably at the center position. It's not
wide open lane.
You got to be strong to weather that physicality inside.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now, here's Ingles. Still looking for
wide
his
open shot, Smart.
Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Howard.
Nice little putback.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight
them boys lighting it up.
Here's Okafor. Pass to Kuzma. Gordon deciding where to go with it.
Pirates been playing.
And the Bronx
never mind. I was gonna say they've been playing pretty good defense since the half when quarter started.
Just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
They just cut the gap, but they got it back
called by Nick Nurse. Steve, we're seeing a lot of big contracts that include a no-trade clause. Just how much peace of mind does that give a player to know that clause is in that contract?
Kevin, I'm so jealous. I wish I had a no-trade clause on a lot of my teams. Some of those teams I got traded from, I didn't want to go, and I think it does, like you said.
Yeah, this coach might be not the best. Yeah, they need. That's what they need. They need Paul George back on the court.
Sometimes it gets a little
that bench isn't too strong.
The organization wants to trade those players, but they can't.
Well, it basically handcuffs an organization. They can't make the moves like the Knicks with Carmelo Anthony.
Pirates just need to play a little, just play better defense for the rest of this quarter. Try to cut down the lead.
Yeah, and the Knicks, they only can fault them.
What a lob.
They gave him the no-trade clause.
Right.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Curry with the three. Here's George.
And one.
Here's the whistle. And now a three-point chance.
George forcing.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession you won.
Bronx making a switch here.
I'm not worried about viewers. At least not for this game, because the Pirates are playing.
Ball outside. And it's Ball in the corner. And a great assist by Paul.
Warriors and Hornets game got more viewers because they have more attention. Both those teams are like most popular.
On 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Out to the right wing.
And people doing things. It's Saturday.
With the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second foul.
The 4 o'clock one probably would have got more views, but I wasn't home.
See if they'll make a substitution or not.
This game at 4 probably would have done better.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here.
Another and one by Paul George. Flex on him.
One more at the line.
I hope the Pirates watching. They better be proud of Paul George right now.
Goes on Jason Tatum.
Pirates gonna make a comeback if they can't slow down Paul George. But then again, the Pirates have to slow down Chris Paul.
They've led by as many as 14 points. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town.
Beautiful find by Lonzo.
Pit stop before hitting the road again.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Now here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Yeah, Curry's been really quiet. Never mind. Drops 2.
Out to just 6 points with the basket from Stephen Curry.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pirates closing the lead. They closing in. Don't fall asleep. They catching up.
Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 5.
Oh, that's a mismatch. Yeah, Blake Griffin better make that. Oh, man, you got to take advantage there. You got a body.
7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Up top, Curry, defended by Paul.
Booker's been really quiet, too. That's someone I thought would have more points going on.
Booker. In the corner, it's Harris. Fires the 3.
Whoa.
It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Davis.
Uh-oh. Just start getting scared when you see Blake Griffin running the floor like that. You might just dunk on him.
Back to Griffin. Over Harris. Misses off the left iron. Griffin's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Outside, George. Jacks up a 3.
That's a desperation 3. That's force.
41 seconds left in the first half of the game.
How y'all liking the game so far? I mean, it hasn't been the best, but there's been some stuff going on.
Griffin's there. Harris's
he got to make those.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Second half gonna be better. Bronx team is a closing out team. They close out better.
Tatum against George.
Tatum's going up.
On Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him.
Go to work, Tatum.
Here's Tatum. Excellent there from George.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads.
Man, they're getting back so fast on defense. They can't even run a fast break.
Terrific position. Does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
And taken away by Paul.
Fast break, Paul. Pulls up.
And so it's the Bronx.
With
a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, you know you're #1 in the defensive scouting report. How do you counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to track the ball screens and take them out the 3-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and we'll turn around.
We'll see what you do in the second half. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You need to say back to you, Jamar, because I'm really the one up here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 10 points and 1 steal. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They were really efficient on offense. Shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Their defense has been practically non-existent. Sure, they're facing a team that got hot. You can even say a bit lucky at times, but no one is stepping up on D and taking anything away. Have some pride. Don't let a guy shoot like that in your face.
Pete, Paul George, and Lonzo leading with 3 points.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Yeah, the Bronx jerseys are like the best. I think if I'm going to go jerseys, Bronx, Panthers, I don't even know who else to pick. Those 2 jerseys are fine.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Oh, there go my favorite dude. That's Bite Man. Man, I love you, Bite Man.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
And so here's the home team. They trail by 6.
Yeah, Pirates they're not looking bad, but there's some stuff that needs to be fixed.
Drummond, and it's George.
I've seen worse.
That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Open side. Curry has to knock that down.
Curry's got his second basket of the game.
For the Pirates to win, Curry needs to heat up and draw more attention to him so he can get other people open. Or Paul George just needs to keep going. Because Paul George is the reason why they're even in the game right now.
Playing point guard in the NBA at times, I think you forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
Y'all think Pirates going to pull away? Are they going to catch up and get out? We think it's going to be a close game. He made this.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Cut it down to a 2-point lead.
Looking at KD's move, the Isaiah Thomas trade. What level
I wouldn't let that trade happen anyways.
Is there now between players and teams?
Well, no, that's not true. If they wanted it,
it comes down to, I know people get upset when
Lonzo for 3. Yeah, that's not.
He was a free
good putback by Davis. That's not Lonzo's shot right there. I don't know why he shot that.
When you have guys traded,
Lonzo
that's
doesn't
when
shoot
you
that.
start to see the players starting to see where they sometimes don't think the organization have loyalty, but sometimes, and you can see organizations a lot of times are just looking to make their teams better. But it really comes
like
down
they
to a
scared
trade when the loyalty starts to be questioned.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. To the middle. Oh, and they get away the alley-oop.
AD snatched it out the air.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the
Blake for 3.
If the defense wasn't
Bronx trying to pull away.
Blake Griffin's improvement from range. When he makes this, the defense has to make an adjustment.
Now here's Curry.
Turnover by Curry.
He's a contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Oh yeah.
And here we go.
Way up there. Blake Griffin's teammates have to say wow, because they get the chance night in and night out to see something fantastic.
Y'all let Blake do that?
And a great second look there.
Pirates need a timeout.
Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
Pirates need a timeout.
That's his 4th foul.
Jason Tatum has 4 fouls. He's about to foul out.
Right to have not gotten it this soon.
And some changes here for the Bronx. Ayton, he's checked in for Griffin. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Tatum. And Gordon subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Gordon.
Here's Conley.
Dang. Tatum has 2 fouls left. And that was almost another steal by Paul.
Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Okafor is checked in.
How you foul out of 6-minute quarters? Yeah, I don't know. That's beyond me. Pirates got to make something happen.
Outside, Smart.
You can't just let the Bronx go on a run like this, even though they are better in the second half.
To the middle.
That's proven.
To stop the run. They get a hand on it.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up.
Kuzma for 3. Knocks it down. Oh my God.
And now a 12-point Bronx lead.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the
Pirates need to get something moving. Coach needs to go or something.
That's taking a life of his own.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse.
St. Louis really sucks.
You need to refocus now.
I mean, it is the first game. You can't say they suck yet.
And from what I'm seeing,
the Bronx is way better in the second half.
Unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
Kuzma's gone 2 of 3 shooting from deep here.
Whole team's on fire right now.
Smart against Gordon. Smart kicks to Markkanen. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Markkanen tries to answer back.
Got 6 points.
Cut the lead down to 9.
Is lethal. Good balance off the catch, smooth mechanics, soft touch.
Passes it to Okafor.
That's a mismatch. Kuzma, go to work.
Against Kuzma.
Oh, you gotta hit them, man.
Pulls it in.
And that was an easy one there. Just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take
backdoor cut
every time down the floor.
That's a good cut by Conley.
D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Bronx might be a contender. I might be sleeping on him.
Al Paul. He's got 6. Gordon goes in. From deep point range. Offensive rebound. And then Okafor slams it in.
I don't know why Gordon would shoot that shot, but I guess it worked out.
How they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position. Then slamming home the putback.
Sheer hustle and wheel out there. He wanted the ball more, and he went up and got it with some style.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Eric Gordon.
So y'all letting the Bush just shine right now.
And so here's the home team. It's a 10-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And
hey, I got to set up some stuff for the next game anyway. This game's not going to happen for like another 10 minutes after this one's over.
Ingles kicks to George.
Go to work, George. There you go. Go to work. Carry the team.
12 points for him.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Down low, here's Ayton. Okafor trying to get over.
Well, you gotta make
and it's
those.
Ayton missing. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
Good find. Uh-oh, Pirates going on a run. Cut the lead down to 6.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Murray surveying the D.
Oh, another steal. Pirates going on a run.
Outside Conley.
All the way to Conley.
This foul gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Chris Paul picks up that.
Mike Conley is an effective two-way player. He's masterful at running the offense for you, and he is a big-time defender at that point guard position.
This game got interesting quick. Bronx game's not really all that interesting to me until second half. Because second half is where they flourish.
A tremendous floor leader.
I want to say comeback season yet. Bronx in fourth quarter is something lethal.
Game for his career.
They're lethal.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Bronx.
My Twitter.
And Conley drops them both. Steve, you're talking about Conley, a guy who gives you
That's
much
my Twitter
more
right there.
than what you see on the stat sheet.
Yeah, y'all coming back.
He controls the pace, the rhythm.
But by stats and what we've seen from all the other scrimmages, Bronx know how to close out. They're a good fourth quarter team.
Now here's Kuzma. He has 6. Griffin kicks to Ayton. And the
Tough tape by Ayton.
Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here.
Paul George going to work. Another bucket for Paul George. Paul George is going in this quarter.
From Paul George.
And all of a sudden, the shots now fall.
Paul George for MVP? Question mark?
This game has completely changed.
Yeah, reason why they
go to work, Chris.
Their offense is clicking.
Howard tried to take a charge, but he wasn't going in on him.
All the right buttons. He has this team rolling.
And so here's the home team. 58 seconds left to play here in the 3rd.
Yeah, we got the 20 viewers, though. Appreciate y'all.
He kicks it to Howard.
Hey, man, they in bonus. Yeah, St. Louis playing with y'all right now.
Dwight Howard, top 20
they put Howard at the line,
rebounding in 8-time All-Star center. Greg, really be a Hall of Famer someday, you think?
Oh, he's a lock to be a Hall of Famer when you look at those numbers.
It's on Hall of Fame right now.
A 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, and at his peak, one of the most impactful big men we've seen in the game.
Here's what's going on with the Bronx right
it's
now.
It's on Hall of Fame right
Davis
now.
is checked in for 8. Jason Tatum comes in for Kyle Kuzma.
Hall of Fame needs more scoring.
In for Kobe. Murray, no good. Gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. George dishes to Curry.
Hall of Fame is more scoring. I watched the stats go ahead when I was messing with it. That's why I put on Hall of Fame so the score will be higher.
And they call you
look at screen on Paul George.
Man, at an important point in this game, that kind of turnover can really shift momentum.
Yesterday, I'm telling you, all this stuff has been all Hall of Fame since we started.
Leading by 3.
Yesterday game when they got high and got to like 70 points, Hall of Fame.
Got to be smart about it. Even if you miss, you want to leave no time on the clock.
Wow, they really going to hold the ball out on this.
And here is ball. Pass to Davis.
Davis going to make a move. Ooh, look at him shaking bait. Come here.
One on the clock. He
made it.
Davis has got 14.
Davis with the shaking bait.
The numbers speak loud and clear. 80, not letting up. Playing with great pride.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Bronx leads by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Yeah, I played too good.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for the Bronx, we've got Lonzo Ball. Griffin is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Tatum at the 3 spot. Now here's Davis.
Ref, did y'all miss a call?
On Andre Drummond. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Tatum's back on the floor with 4 fouls.
Murray outside. Back to Davis.
I could almost guarantee Bronx are going to over. Hey!
Shot and now a 3-point play chance.
As I was going to say, I could almost guarantee
those are the plays Davis is
that the Bronx are going to win this game just because of how good they are in the fourth quarter.
Than what he was when he came into this league.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Dwight Howard. He threw good, Davis.
I think Bronx might be the best fourth quarter team.
Curry with it. Booker outside. Kicks to George.
Give it up, George. I'll take that. And one.
He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Beautiful concentration by Drummond. Takes the hit, drops it in. We'll try to add one more at the line.
That Tatum's fifth foul.
Incredible combination of size and athleticism. Steve, any players that he reminds you of?
You know, a young Dwight Howard. He's also been compared to a more athletic Moses Malone. Drummond's rebounding numbers.
I think that was Tatum's fifth foul.
Andre Drummond, a prototype athlete at the center position. He checks every box. Leaping ability, lateral mobility, you name it.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
If I'm Blake Griffin, I'm telling my teammate, throw it higher. I'll go get it.
Curry against Murray. Stolen by
Ball. Stole by Ball. Give it up, Lonzo. Got a man ahead of you.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Feeds it to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
I saw that one in Griffin's eyes. Jeez. He was ready to throw that.
That's all I gotta see.
And for a man the size of Drummond to move and accelerate, Steve, the way he does, the focus has to be on keeping him healthy.
You know what, Kevin? He's been remarkably durable. Played 81-plus games in 4 out of the last
14 points. Oh, 18 points in 14 minutes.
Pounds. He's staying lean and mean.
We know he's going to try to get to the All-Star game.
Paul George making his last shot. Outside Griffin.
Yeah, the Bronx are showing the fourth quarter dominance for sure. Oh, what a block by George.
Shoots from 12.
Transition mid-range is crazy.
The Bronx goes the other way with it. Is led by as many as 14 points. Davis.
That's a baby. Oh, and another block. Yeah, get Davis out of the game.
Get in position. The quickness of the jump. Drummond with raw talent as a shot blocker.
And the basket by
Good take by Curry.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this.
Griffin's going dumb right
now. And the
now.
rim protection, not there. You expect someone to at least come over and contest.
And stolen by Booker.
Good steal.
There's the feed to Curry. Good.
Back to Curry.
From Booker. Now it's just
Tyrese not giving up.
Every night from Steph puts so much pressure on the defense because he's always looking to attack.
Tyrese not giving up yet.
2.5 minutes have passed.
They don't care about the fourth quarter dominance. They're going to go to work.
Murray outside. The dish to Griffin. Over Harris. The shot's
This
good
man,
from Griffin.
Blake.
Griffin's got 6 points. in the
Eat,
quarter.
Blake, eat.
Just
Oh, my
carrying over from
God.
his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree.
Blake Griffin in the
Heat check
fourth quarter,
after
something
heat
nasty.
check.
I actually
He
have
realizes,
this game,
man, I'm
Bronx
still hot.
contenders.
Anthony
Somebody's
Davis
getting
really
knocked off.
making
I
a
don't know
difference
who,
here.
but somebody.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he
Blake is going
Their defense has been
crazy.
powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make.
Somebody stop
out of
this man.
timeout.
Mike Conley's checked in for Curry.
Tatum almost got the
The
steal.
Bronx also with a sub. Paul's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team
Easy
had some
take
words
by
for the
Booker.
team during the break. They have been getting killed from long range tonight, and he said we can't lose track of their shooters.
Bronx ain't playing nobody yet.
Overpacking the lane, and we're leaving them wide open.
I mean, Pirates might be
See
one
if
of
they
the
can
worst.
make the
Them and the
adjustments.
Lions.
Thank you,
Open
David.
shot. Chris Paul, you got to hit
Three-pointer,
him.
no good. Gone
Game's not
5 of
over,
6
though.
in the field to start the fourth quarter. on
Paul
the
George
road.
don't like the lead. That's how you don't.
George passes to Conley. Booker outside.
And one by Booker. Booker said, let me tie the game up.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this
Yeah,
thing was
basically.
out of reach.
Pirates come back complete. Now they just got to get ahead. They came back. Now they got to take advantage of it. They're back in the game with 2 minutes left.
And it's tied up with that one.
The perfect guy to have on the line right now.
Here is Paul. He feeds it to Ball. And
Come on, y'all can't make a comeback and let that happen. He just cut back door. Look at the bench. The bench is dead. They're not excited.
To look to score in these critical stretches of the game.
The bench was dead.
Here's George. Booker outside. The pass to Drummond.
If I'm the coach, I say get the ball. Yep, get it to George. He snatched.
George hits a 2-pointer. Here's
Good rebound by Harris. Oh, never mind. He got blocked.
Griffin has great timing. That's the reason why he blocked that shot.
Here's Ball. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got
Kissing the
4
fast
rebounds now tonight.
Harris with the
Harris finds Ball. It's tipped.
blocked by Lonzo. Lonzo plays defense now, apparently.
Ball outside. Puts it up for Davis.
Ooh, snagged it out the air.
To disrupt the alley-oop. Now here's
Crowd's getting into it.
There's a minute left to play here in the fourth.
Crowd's on their feet. They're getting hyped. Harris. Oh, you got to make those.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see
Lonzo.
the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard.
He drumming Dennis.
Now here's George. Following miss by Lonzo Ball.
Don't shoot that.
George dishes to Drummond. Conley with the 3.
That would have been a
Tatum pulls it
dagger.
down. 8-second difference between the shot.
Game's still
clock
not done.
and the game.
Oh, they needed that still.
Nice ball movement there by the
Let's see if the Bronx can close it out.
The Bronx will retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Let's see if Bronx close it out. 24.4 on the clock.
Almost comes up with that steal.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Shot clock turns off after this. Oh, don't let him get to the rack.
Yes!
Oh, Pirates defense failed.
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. What do you think, guys?
Someone got to come up big and
About
fast.
2 things: the quick shot and then
They
the quick foul.
shouldn't have let that
They do
happen.
get the bucket. You love to foul someone who isn't automatic from the line. That would take good denial.
Look at them
of the ball
numbers.
on the
19
inbound.
points, 7 for
And now
9.
we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind
Looking
of
for 3.
success shooting the basketball.
That's ball
You
game.
need a little bit of luck, a bunch of
That's
hard
ball
work,
game.
and a whole lot of of talent. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And so they foul intentionally.
They still trying to get into it. That's game. They lost.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Ice the game right there.
One of the most vocal players in this league.
Booker choke.
CP3 is known as a tremendous leader.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, this is how you close out. Beautiful job.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, tough proposition here. They've got to knock down a 3, foul, hope, force some misses, then make another 3. I would not hold out much hope.
Yeah, that's the ball game right there. Curry's gonna chuck something up. Just give it to him. Oh, that's not.
5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Booker from the arc.
He hit that one though. What? That's the one Booker hits. Booker unchoked? I don't know. That's crazy.
Close game, seeing the Bronx taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deplete an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it
away. Player
of
the game is Anthony Davis or so.
Thanks, guys.
Blake Griffin had a good game, too.
Really got it going inside tonight. Was that one of your primary objectives?
Yeah, that's something we talked about. You know, we talked about not being complacent, settling for jump shots, talked about getting to the hole, playing tough on defense, and I thought that's what our guys did tonight.
Really controlled the paint at both ends, Blake. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, next time.
I unplugged the audio, my bad, Tough loss for the Pirates. I will get to the stats. Don't worry. I got them. Let me go to team stats real quick. Team comparison. Where did they go wrong? I guess turnovers. Turnovers is what killed them. I'll send you the screenshot of the box score because the other box score screenshot is gonna be better. But Paul George came to play, 18 points. Booker had 10, kind of padded his stats at the end. Other team, Bombers. I don't know. Pirates just didn't have any defense, or at least not defense early. They had defense late game. But then they kind of blew it when they let them get the go-ahead bucket. But yeah, that's that. I'm gonna send y'all the screenshots for the stats. I got y'all. Next game probably gonna be like the next 10 minutes.